In the media's eyes, Diana Dors was heralded as Britain's answer to Marilyn Monroe, an actress who triumphed over personal struggles to achieve fame and admiration. Born on October 23, 1931, amidst the somber backdrop of the Great Depression, she came into the world in the suffocating embrace of Swindon, a provincial town in England. Even as a young child, Diana Fluck harbored grand aspirations of gracing the silver screen, penning her dreams in a school essay at the tender age of 9, envisioning herself as a film star with luxuries like a swimming pool and a cream telephone. By the age of 13, she possessed the poise of a mature woman, a persona she assumed when she entered a local beauty contest, astoundingly claiming the third prize. A mere 15 years old, Diana's journey led her to the hallowed halls of the London Academy of Dramatic Art, where her potential caught the discerning eye of a talent scout after a standout performance. In 1946, her cinematic debut unfolded in the thrilling production titled The Shop at Sly Corner. Her fortunes took a turn as the illustrious J. Arthur Rank organization extended a generous 10-year contract, propelling her closer to her aspirations. Diana joins the Rank Charm School, undertaking an evolution beyond just her acting skills, even adopting a new moniker in honor of her maternal grandmother, Diana Dors. Diana graced the screen in an array of comedic films, though her association with Rank Studios concluded in 1950. Rather than fading into anonymity, Diana's story took an unexpected twist, guided not by her thespian accomplishments, but by the pens of sensationalist tabloids. This young actress, initially endowed with few prospects, was artfully molded into a platinum-haired, voluptuous bombshell deemed Britain's retort to the allure of Marilyn Monroe and Brigitte Bardot. In the fascinating world of showbiz strategy, meticulously planned publicity stunts played a pivotal role. Throughout the 1950s, the meteoric rise of Dors' career was significantly fueled by the creative genius of her first spouse, Dennis Hamilton, with whom she entered matrimonial bliss in 1951. Their union bore the blessings of parenthood, as they welcomed 2 sons into their lives. Their aspirations led them to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, a bold move to propel Diana's American endeavors. Hamilton's determination to orchestrate his wife's ascension to stardom knew no bounds, akin to a modern-day Svengali. His commanding presence became a wellspring of inspiration for the voracious gossip columnists of the era, who were endlessly fed with a tapestry of Dors-centric stories, many of which were artfully fabricated. A pinnacle of this era's publicity enigma unfolded in 1955 at the prestigious Venice Film Festival. There, Diana Dors made a splash, defying convention as she graced the scene adorned in a daring mink bikini, etching her name into the annals of publicity lore. Diana Dors graced the silver screen in a plethora of cinematic offerings during the enchanting 1950s. A notable exception among these were her captivating presence in the cinematic tapestry of A Kid for Two Farthings, an enchanting narrative woven from the threads of Wolf Mankiewicz's literary tapestry. This film, directed by the illustrious Carol Reed, and with Mankiewicz's words dancing across the screenplay, would etch itself as a standout gem. Within its folds resides a charming tale, one where a young London lad finds magic within the mundane, bestowing a humble goat with the mantle of a wish-fulfilling unicorn. In this cinematic reverie, Dors' performance shines luminously, seamlessly intertwining with the film's enduring enchantment, which continues to captivate hearts to this very day. Amid the glitz and glamour of Diana Dors' career, substantial roles were few and far between, leaving her with limited choices in the realm of acting. A notable exception arose in the 1956 film Yield to the Night, where she astounded audiences with her convincing portrayal of a condemned murderess, showcasing her potential as a serious actress. Regrettably, the majority of her film roles offered little opportunity for her to blossom in the pursuit of thespian greatness. The early 1950s witnessed the creation of nearly 24 forgettable films, with one of the more popular ones being Lady Godiva Rides Again, a role that earned her the quip of being the only sex symbol Britain has produced since Lady Godiva. But it was not her career metamorphosis that captivated the tabloids. Rather, it was the turbulence of her private life. Despite appearances of settling down, her marriage to Dennis Hamilton unraveled amidst a spectacle of garish publicity, ultimately leading to their divorce in 1957. Diana Dors remained a constant figure in the headlines, courtesy of her colorful and, for the time, scandalous personal life. Seeking stability, Dors took a leap of faith and tied the knot with British-born comedian Dickie Dawson in 1959. Unfortunately, her endeavors during this time, including a song recording titled Swingin' Doors for Columbia Records, failed to capture the public's attention. In a bid to tell her own story, she sold her memoirs to the British tabloid News of the World in 1960. The series, both racy and lurid by the standards of the era, ran for an impressive 12 weeks, captivating millions of readers. However, it also invited criticism and condemnation, with the Archbishop of Canterbury branding her a wayward hussy. As the 1960s unfolded, Diana Dors found herself unable to rival the allure of Monroe, as her career took an unexpected turn. Weight gain marked the transformation of the once vibrant sex symbol into a figure of a middle-aged mother. With her husband's earnings falling short of substantial, Dors faced the daunting task of becoming the sole breadwinner for her family. In 1966, she made a tough decision, bidding farewell to her Hollywood aspirations and returning to her home country, the United Kingdom. The challenging times pushed Dors to explore unconventional paths to sustain herself and her loved ones. She donned the guise of Prince Charming in pantomimes and embarked on a cabaret journey, performing in clubs outside London. In 1967, her marriage to Dawson crumbled, leading to the heart-wrenching loss of custody of her two beloved sons. Financial woes further burdened her life, ultimately forcing her to declare bankruptcy. Her admission of being hopeless with money resonated with many. In 1968, despite facing the risks of a third marriage, Dors chose to tie the knot with Alan Lake, a working-class actor. Though their journey together had its share of dramatic ups and downs, the marriage endured, and Lake became the father of her third son, Jason. During the early 1970s, Dors' career experienced a renaissance, hinting at new opportunities on the horizon. Her presence graced the stage at London's Royal Court Theatre in the role of a brassy widow in 3 Months Gone in 1970, and she left a favorable impression with her performance in Jerzy Skolimowski's film Deep End. However, not all ventures met with acclaim, as a television series, Queenie's Castle, received a lukewarm response from critics. In 1974, she took on the role of Jocasta in Sophocles' Oedipus at the Chichester Festival, but the critical acclaim she sought remained elusive. In the year 1974, a menacing battle with meningitis nearly claimed Diana Dors' life. Despite the eventual end of her acting career, she courageously soldiered on, embracing a new role as a beloved guest on numerous television shows, endearing herself to ordinary British viewers. Resilience and cheer became her armor in the face of adversity, as she ventured into writing an agony column in a daily newspaper, sharing her wisdom and insights with those in need. Fighting her struggle with obesity, she fearlessly took on the challenge of hosting a dieting series on breakfast television, offering guidance and support to those seeking a healthier path. Additionally, she lent her heart and ear to the lovelorn, sharing advice on Good Morning Britain. Amidst the tumultuous terrain of celebrity life, Diana Dors emerged as a true survivor, leaving an indelible mark through her candid memoirs, inviting the world into the intimate corners of her existence. Even in the face of her battle with cancer, which began in 1982, she displayed remarkable strength, openly discussing her experiences with the media. In her final years, Dors found solace and devotion in her role as a mother, cherishing her sons and embodying the essence of a solid British mum. But life's journey would eventually lead to the closing chapter for the vibrant actress. On May 4, 1984, Diana Dors succumbed to cancer at the Princess Margaret Hospital in Windsor, Berkshire. Just weeks before her passing, she completed her last film, Joseph Losey's Steaming, leaving behind a legacy that would be fondly cherished. With her husband by her side, she departed peacefully, leaving behind a world that mourned the loss of a down-to-earth and unapologetically rooted icon. The tenacity and courage she displayed in the face of adversity earned the admiration and respect of all who crossed her path, leaving an enduring mark on the hearts of millions across the globe. Rest in peace and goodbye, Diana Dors. Diana Dors.